The Biden administration is clearing the path to what they call a clean energy revolution.
Today is Climate Day at the White House, and which means that today is Jobs Day at the White House. To summarize this executive order, it's about jobs, good-paying union jobs. It's about workers, building our economy back better than before. It's a whole-of-government approach. Put climate change at the center of our domestic, national security, and foreign policy.
President Joe Biden there signing more executive orders, this time to halt oil and gas leasing on federal lands and waters, and telling federal agencies to eliminate what he calls fossil fuel subsidies. Well, joining me now is Daniel Turner. He's Power the Future's executive director. That's a national non-profit organization that advocates for American energy jobs. Daniel, thanks very much for joining us. So this is a clean energy revolution, getting rid of all those terrible subsidies for those terrible fossil fuel industries. What do you make of it?
Yeah, this is just a bunch of wordsmithing by a savvy politician. Joe Biden ran on promises like not banning fracking. Well, now we're seeing a fracking ban. He ran on protecting the energy industry. He talked all through Ohio and Pennsylvania about how much he respected this industry. Kamala Harris did the exact same thing, and they're reversing their positions on this. But it's not surprising, right? He's from the administration who told us if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. So he is comfortable with a lie, like many politicians are. The fact of the matter is that the fossil fuel industry is critical to our economy, to our national security, and it also employs millions of people. He says this is about jobs. If you are one of the thousands of Keystone Pipeline workers who was laid off the other day, where is your job? And I don't want to hear a promise. I don't want to hear a pledge. I want to know how these people survive right now. So no more lies from another politician.
Yeah, Daniel, I noticed he talked a lot about jobs, and I'm always a little suspicious when politicians make a point of emphasizing something. It often means that they know that maybe they're on not very solid ground there, because actually, and I heard John Kerry today, I think it was, talking about, how people who work in extraction industries are going to be retrained in, solar panels and various other things. It sounds like, a wonderful idea, but in practice, this is going to, as you say, is going to mean a net loss of jobs, right?
It really is. And it's this bizarre centralization, collectivism at the state level. Who do these people think they are to say, well, you know what, we'll just make you become a solar panel technician? Do they have a right in what job they get from Washington, D.C., right? Do they have a right to find a job that fits their skill set or their dignity or their community? So John Kerry, Joe Biden, they talk about these people in some ethereal terms. Well, we'll find something else for them to do. Or as Pete Buttigieg said, well, we're eager for them to find employment. These aren't some distant, far-off people. They are our American citizens. They're our brothers and sisters. They live in rural parts of our country, and what they do is crucial to our economy. And so it is bizarre that we talk about them with such distance, with such detachment, and with such absolute disgusting, almost socialist centralization that they're just commodities or pawns on a chessboard.
And another question mark, I think, is over their stated goal of getting the United States to be carbon neutral by 2035. That's in 14 years' time. That sounds, to put it mildly, a little ambitious.
It's ambitious, and it's also unscientific. You could just say it's another political lie, and here is why. The amount of coal you need to burn to make solar panels, the amount of coal you need to burn to make the cement and the steel that goes into wind turbines, it doesn't offset the amount of coal you would burn to make electricity. So right off the bat, we're still going to need fossil fuels, right? What are wind turbines made of? They're made of steel. Where does steel come from? They come from minerals that are mined, and they come from coal byproducts, right? So it is just a nonsense of shifting emissions from one place to the other. So this idea we're going to be energy neutral or carbon neutral by 2035, again, it's just a bunch of lies. It's Obama's shovel-ready jobs. It's Obama's if you like your doctor. Now it's just another Biden administration continuing lying to the American people.
Daniel Turner, thank you. That was very forthright. We'll keep a very close eye on what Joe Biden, on how it unfolds from what Joe Biden said today. Daniel, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.